Hello and welcome and a very good afternoon. You're watching Breaking Ground and I'm Siddharth Talia. Let's very quickly take you through the top 50 news stories this hour at 2 p.m. Prime Minister Narendra Modi conferred with the Lokmanya Tilak National Award in Pune. The NCP chief Sharad Pawar shares the stage with Prime Minister Modi during the Tilak ceremony, congratulates Prime Minister Modi for the Lokmanya Tilak National Award. After receiving this honour, Prime Minister called it memorable moment for him. Prime Minister Narendra Modi donates the Tilak Award money to the Namami Gange project. Various opposition parties have staged protests against Prime Minister Narendra Modi's Pune visit amid the Manipur violence. Lokmanya Tilak's great-grandson ROHIT Tilak lauds the Prime Minister, says the Prime Minister deserves the award and the issue must not be politicised. Prime Minister Narendra Modi offers his prayers at the Srimant Dagdu Shet Halwai Mandir in Pune. Amid ruckus over the Manipur issue, Lok Sabha has been adjourned till this afternoon. After Chairman of the Rajya Sabha, Jagdeep Dhankar, ignored repeated demands for Prime Minister Narendra Modi's statement on the Manipur crisis in Parliament, the opposition has staged a walkout. The discussion on the no confidence motion will be held on the 8th, 9th and 10th of August. The Delhi Services Bill over the control of services in the national capital to be introduced in the Lok Sabha today. The Congress party has hit out at the centre over the Delhi Services Bill, says Home Minister Shah wants to change the federal structure. Supreme Court asked the CBI to put on hold the recording of the statement of two women victims in the Manipur viral video case till it hears the main case today at 2 p.m. 3 people were killed and several others were injured in violent clashes that broke out in Haryana's Nuh. Section 144 has been imposed in the area. Internet services have been suspended amid tensions in Haryana's Nuh. The Haryana government officials state that the situation is now under control in Nuh, Sona and adjoining districts as well. The Haryana Chief Minister, Mr. Manohar Lal Khattar, holds a meeting with the State Home Minister, Mr. Anil Vij, regarding the situation in Nuh at the Chief Minister's residence. Haryana Home Minister Anil Vij suggests that there's a conspiracy behind the Nuh violence and states that the way that stones, weapons and bullets were found, it seems that there is a mastermind behind all of this. 17 people have been reported dead and several injured after a girder launching machine collapsed near Shahpur in Thane in Maharashtra. The Maharashtra Chief Minister has announced an ex gratia of Rs 5 lakh for the family of the deceased in the Thane crane collapse. Prime Minister Narendra Modi and President Draupadi Murmu expressed their grief over the tragic crane mishap in Thane. Times now accesses the FIR on the Jaipur Express firing. FIR says that the unwell constable was not allowed to leave early. Angered, he killed the ASI and fired at people in the train, killing 3 civilians in the firing. Bengaluru Civic Agency BBMP floats a tender to construct a bronze statue of the former Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi. The statue to cost the state exchequer 1.05 crore rupees. BJP MP hits out at the Siddaramaiah government over the Rajiv Gandhi statue tender, stating that the Congress government has no funds for development, but for pleasing their political masters, it's willing to construct this statue. Bleed India terror plot has been exposed. Syed Salahuddin presides over terror meeting in Pakistan with Lashkar and TRF in attendance. Reports suggest Amarnath Yatra on target. Rahul Gandhi makes a surprise visit to Delhi's Azadpur Mandi. He interacted with vegetable and fruit vendors amid soaring prices. ISRO informs that Chandrayaan 3 completes its orbit around the Earth and heads towards the Moon now. Upping the ante against the Gehlot Sarkar in Rajasthan, the Bharatiya Janata Party will be holding a mega protest Chalo Jaipur. They've slammed the Rajasthan Sarkar for corruption, paper leak and crime. Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge approves the proposal for the constitution of the campaign committee for the upcoming assembly elections in the state of Madhya Pradesh towards the end of the year. The Indian Army implements a new common uniform regulation for senior officers with brigadier ranks and above. As the ban on two-wheelers, autos and tractors comes into effect From today on the Bengaluru-Mysuru Expressway, cops are carrying out a drive against those who are not following the rules. Residents of Delhi breathed the cleanest air in July as the national capital recorded the lowest average air quality index AQI last month as compared to the previous 4 years. The accused in the Sidhu Moosewala murder case, Sachin Bishnoi, also known as Sachin THAPAN, extradited to India from Azerbaijan's Baku by the Delhi Police Special Cell. The NIA and CIK have conducted raids at various places in Jammu and Kashmir's Pulwama district in connection with terror links and terror funding cases. Oil marketing companies have reduced the prices of commercial LPG gas cylinders. The rate of 19 kg commercial LPG gas cylinders has been slashed by rupees 99.75 with effect from today. Karnataka Education Minister offers help to Manipur, says that the students over there are suffering a lot and we've decided to help them by giving them admissions in Karnataka if they wish to study in the state. 2 history sheeters have been shot dead by the police after they attacked police officials with a sickle in Guduvancheri on the outskirts of Chennai in Tamil Nadu. Central government increases windfall tax on domestic crude oil with effect from today. Brookfield signs an MOU with Reliance Industries to revolutionize Australia's renewable energy manufacturing sector. Islamic State claims responsibility for the Bajaur suicide blast in Pakistan that killed 54 people. A powerful typhoon, KHANUN, approaches Japan's southwestern island of Okinawa, lashing the region with strong winds and high waves. Moscow court upheld the verdict against Russian opposition figure Vladimir Kara-Murza Jr., who was found guilty of treason and denigrating the Russian military in Ukraine. Denise Brown, resident and humanitarian coordinator in Ukraine, gave an update on the humanitarian crisis in that country. She warned that the humanitarian crisis is getting worse by the day, yet the response plan remains 30% underfunded. Singer Coco Lee is no more. She dies at the age of 48. Friends and family gather for Lee's funeral in Hong Kong. Russian ambassador tells the United Nations Security Council that Kyiv is resorting to terror tactics. The comments follow a 4th drone attack in Russia over the weekend. Australia's Prime Minister Anthony Albanese welcomes a draft UNESCO decision to lift a threat of downgrading the Great Barrier Reef to an endangered World Heritage Site. Excitement is building ahead of the World Youth Day in Portugal ahead of Pope Francis's visit. Hundreds of thousands of young people from all over the world are expected to attend this one-week event. Egyptian president meets with Palestinian president in the Egyptian city of El Alamein. The meeting comes after the Palestinian factions met on Sunday to discuss reconciliation efforts as violence in the occupied West Bank surged between Israel and Palestinians. The Memphis police informs that officers shot a suspect after he attempted to enter a Jewish school with a gun and fired shots after he could not get into the building. And finally, firefighters on both sides of the US-Canada border continue to battle a wildfire that has prompted evacuations over the weekend in Washington state and also British Columbia.